most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me.
I'm Teofimo Lopez, 11-0, 9 KOs. The best to do it right now in the game is to take over. Shout out to BN Boxing News.
Hey, girls, continue. I'll be welterweight champion of the world. Everybody go follow BN Boxing News.
Greetings, boxing fans. This is Nick with BN Boxing News coming at you. Last night was the bouts of the heavyweights. It was the bouts of the heavyweight. There was at least 4 heavyweight title bouts, not title bouts, but just bouts. And I didn't really think much of them. Maybe the first fight, I liked it because there was at least 5 knockdowns, and I did think that it was an early stoppage, between Faust and I don't know the other guy's name, but I mean, it was just back and forth dropping each other, and I liked it. The fight between Rice and Coffey, definitely Coffey wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Although Rice gained at least 15 additional pounds prior to where he was at, Coffey still wasn't ready. I've lost hope. What's happening? What's happening, man? Just chilling out, man. Just doing a little quick video right quick. Still wasn't ready for Coffey. Still wasn't ready for Rice. He just didn't look like he was in shape and he was ready at all, But let me get to the main event. The main event is really why I'm here. Speaking about, we all know, it was an IBF World Heavyweight title eliminated between Sir Charles Martin and Louis King Kong Ortiz. Both of those guys had very similar records. And not only did they have similar records, they both were southpaws. That's something to be noted, okay? Sir Charles Martin record was 28-2 with 1 draw and 25 knockouts, and Louis Ortiz was 32 and with 2 losses, 27 knockouts, and I mean, both of those guys, like I said, both of their records are very similar. When the fight started, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I thought it was gonna be a wash. I thought that Louis King Kong Ortiz was gonna walk in there and he was gonna smash Sir Charles Martin. Just by me seeing Sir Charles Martin in the past, I didn't personally think he was a good fighter, but my thoughts of him changed very early in the first round. I mean, when he went in there, man, and he just started just throwing jabs and just getting at Louis King Kong Ortiz, and Louis King Kong Ortiz didn't seem to know where he was at. And I mean, I'm like, what's going on with King Kong Ortiz? It looked like Sir Charles Martin's plan was to come in there and establish confidence immediately. And he done that by dropping King Kong Ortiz in the first round. After he dropped him in the first round, I was like, whoa, shit. I didn't see where the punch really connected, but I seen him go down. Referee started counting. Bam. Okay. We looking at a 10-8 round. That's the start of the fight. And you all know that's a boost of freaking confidence when somebody come in there and they drop you in the first round. They make a damn statement. And a statement was made in the first round. So as the fight went on, we all know that Louis Ortiz is supposed to be a very technical boxer. He's known as a boxer with power. Okay, he's known as a boxer puncher. And he didn't look like that, man. The entire fight, he looked like Louis Ortiz was a little disoriented. He didn't look like himself. He looked every bit of 42 years old or older. Look at our guy Hope said, Louis is about 120 years old. Man, he looked it last night, man. He actually looked it. I mean, while he was in there, he just looked his age. He wasn't moving. He was very slow. He didn't look like he belonged in there. He was such a young man. And in this particular fight, Charles Martin look like the technical fighter. I mean, he was just jabbing his ass, beating him with the jab. And it was just, I mean, as you look at it, I was like, man, what the hell is going on here? You know, who's the real boxer here? And it sure the hell looked like it was Sir Charles Martin. And in the fourth round, Sir Charles Martin dropped Luis Ortiz with a straight right jab. I'm like, what the fuck? Damn. You know, I was kind of lost by that shit. I'm like, man, what's going on here? So I'm like, damn, this dude is actually beating Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz just looked like he was on wobbling legs, weak legs. He looked like he was on a 50-year-old man legs the entire fight. I didn't know what to expect at this point in time. I was like, all right, so Charles Martin's going to beat Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz don't look like himself. He looks older, but let me say this. He also didn't look so hot during his last fight. He looked slow. He looked like an old man. And he looked, you know, I think going forward, a lot of other fighters are going to call him out because they see where Father Time has kicked in. Father Time has kicked in. It might be time for him to retire because I think a lot of these young bucks are going to call him out after seeing this particular fight, and they're going to go at him. But they got to understand, like Sir Charles Martin had to understand, this dude still pack a fucking punch. And I don't know what the fuck happened, bro. All I could tell you, in the sixth round, he caught Sir Charles Martin and stunned him. So Charles Martin was just standing there, turned his back on the man, and was just blanked out looking at the crowd. And he attacked Sir Charles Martin. And then, you know, Sir Charles Martin was dropping him. So Charles Martin got up, and Luis Ortiz hit him in the midsection. So Charles Martin hit the ground, and then when he stood up, the referee looked him in his eyes and was like, nah, you can't go no more, and stopped the fight. TKO, Luis Ortiz wins. But let me say this. Luis Ortiz, even though you won this particular fight, man, Father Time has kicked in. I don't know what you're doing differently. You don't look like such that technical boxer that you once were. You're very slow, not as agile. You don't command the ring like you used to. And these young cats will come at him, bro. These young cats will come at him. He needs to figure out what he's going to do differently. Whereas that he's able to still compete with these young dudes. It's like, you know, being honest. He got to figure out what he's going to do in order to compete with these young bucks. Because these young bucks are going to come at his head, bro. And once they come at his head, I don't know if it's going to look good for him. Because at the end of the day, he was in there last night, and he didn't look like the boxer that he once was. You know, I mean, he was catching Sir Charles Martin with some nice punches, but Sir Charles Martin wasn't going nowhere. He wasn't going nowhere. You know, I mean, it was just not until the sixth round. You know, not until the sixth round. For some reason, I don't know why I believe that statement. Dillian White probably will call him out. Because now Dillian White see once these dudes see you look like you don't have it no more, you look like you can't do it, they gonna call you out now. And guess what? They get no credit for that. You should have called them a year or two too early, too late. You know, they get no credit for that shit. Now, like I said, everybody gonna try to call him out. Everybody gonna want to fight him. That's on some weak ass shit. They should have fought his ass, you know, maybe 2 years ago when he was the fucking boogeyman and only Deontay Wilder will fight him. You know, so these dudes ain't gonna get no cream for that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fight that man when he's hot. Don't wait till you H him out. You know what I'm saying? 42 years old, now everybody want him. But I don't see where he, you know, where he should continue fighting, man. He's getting old, bro. I don't want one of the young dudes to walk in there like a Jared Anderson and just ruin him, or possibly just destroy him in the ring. I don't want to see that happen to him, bro. I like Luis Ortiz for some reason. Yeah, sometimes it's not about paydays, man. These dudes can hit you in the head or hit you somewhere and you feel it for the rest of your life. So sometimes we got to know when to call it quits. Like a Sean Porter, you got to know when to call it quits. It may not be for him anymore, bro. But like I said, it was a TKO win for Luis Ortiz. Sir Charles Martin, he looked good, man. He did what he's supposed to do. He just got caught. I think Sir Charles Martin dusts himself off, get back on his defense, and try again. He did not look bad this fight. I got to give it to him. I call the fighter out when they don't look good. And when you do look good and you do what you're supposed to do, I'm going to give you your props. And like I said, in this heavyweight division, I'm always giving you your props, especially when you fight somebody that nobody else wants to fight. So Sir Charles, you know what I'm saying? You got my respect. Hats off to you, my brother. Hats off to you. You got my respect. Straight up like that. With that being said, man, it was an all right fight, man. I just wanted to see more from Luis Ortiz. And besides that one punch in the 6th round, man, I ain't really see much from him. He looked like an old defeated man at the beginning of the fight and all the way until the fight was ended. He luckily pulled out that magical punch that stunned and finished Sir Charles Martin. But outside of that punch, man, I ain't seen nothing else. And but it was an all right fight, man. It wasn't pay-per-view worthy, I will say that. It was not pay-per-view worthy. So they got to stop charging people for fights like that. But outside of that, man, I mean, it was all good. It gave me something to do last night, and I definitely appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. I've lost hope, man. Thank you for joining me this morning. Thank you for the comments. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. If you hadn't subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you comment below. Thank y'all for always tuning in and supporting my channel as we rise. And like I said, thank you guys for everything. I definitely do appreciate it, man. I don't ask for much. And you guys always come on through for me. Thank you. I've lost hope. Thank you very much. I definitely appreciate you. And as we come to a close, I want to thank everyone for joining me today. Have a nice and blessed day. And, oh, man, definitely that's what I'm here for, man. That's what I'm here for. I'm going to start dropping them more, man. I just, right now I hadn't really been dropping that many videos, man. I'm in the health field, man. And with this COVID shit, bro, we've been working our asses off, man. But I'm going to do more videos, man, because I know guys like you, people like you are here wanting to see some of these videos, and I'm going to do my part. So make sure you always tune in, and at least comment, hit that like, and, what I'm saying? Hope everybody subscribe to my channel. Thank y'all very much, and I definitely appreciate the support. This is all the support a man can ask for. And until then, peace, and we out of here.